A woman walks while carrying a suitcase and pushing a wheelchair. When she arrives at her destination, she sits in her wheelchair and knocks on the door, hoping someone is home. At that moment, a young woman opens the door and greets the woman. The young woman is very happy and tries to give the woman a hug, but the woman pushes and curses the young woman. The woman orders the young woman to take her suitcase, and this makes the young woman sad. Even so, the young woman takes the suitcase. When the woman enters the house, she sees that her son was walking towards her. The man greets his mother, saying that he was very happy that she had come to spend time with them. The woman says that she was feeling very lonely in her house and that at that moment she needed company due to her sensitive health. The son asks the mother to feel at home, telling her not to worry about anything and stay as long as she wants. A is overjoyed to hear this and says she hopes her son's fiancé feels the same way. At that moment, despite the young woman being embarrassed by the way her mother-in-law treats her, she says that everything was fine, since soon they will all become one family. At that moment, the bride and groom approach to kiss, but the young man's mother does not like this and asks them to wait for the wedding day. The mother asks her son to take her to the room where she will stay. The son agrees and asks his wife to take his mother's suitcase. When the mother arrives in the bedroom, she gets up from her wheelchair and goes to the bathroom. Being alone, she begins to think about how she should go about separating her son from the woman he wants to marry. The mother is determined to do everything to separate the couple. The other day, when her son's bride was making tea for them, his mother got impatient and asked the young woman to hurry up, because her son needed to drink before going to work. Then, when the wife brings the tea to the groom and apologizes for taking so long, his mother puts her foot in front of her, causing her to spill the tea on the groom's clothes. His mother starts to fight with the young woman, telling her to pay close attention to what she was doing, as she wanted to marry her son and should take good care of him. The groom asks the bride to be more careful when she is holding something hot, but his mother continues to yell at the young woman, even though the young woman has apologized for that mistake. With affection, the man asks his bride to get another shirt so he can change. On another day, when the groom was going to work, he found that one of his blouses was stained and asked his fiancée to explain the situation. But his fiancé said that he had not washed clothes and did not know how that had happened. His mother appears and begins to doubt the young woman's word, asking the young woman to speak the truth. The mother starts to say bad things to her son's fiancé, saying that the son should be sure that he really wants to marry this woman, since she has no qualities. The young woman tries to explain herself, saying that she really didn't know what had happened to that outfit, but the son starts to give the mother reason and gets upset with his wife. On another day, when the bride was making lunch, she hears the bell ring and goes to open the door, because it was her groom who was coming. In this distraction, the mother of the son goes to the kitchen and adds salt to the dish that the young woman was cooking, making the dish salty. While the couple greets each other, the young woman says that she had prepared soup for him and that made him very happy.
Então vem, amor, que eu preparei sua comida favorita.
Nossa, amor, muito obrigado.
At that moment, his mother returns to sit in the wheelchair.
Bom, amor,
He sits down to eat, and one day the dish looked very tasty, and his bride says she made it with great affection for him. When he tries it, he finds it too salty and unable to eat. The man starts to grumble, and his mother starts screaming and fighting with her son's fiancé, saying that the young woman can't do anything right and that she probably won't make a good wife. The bride tries to defend herself by saying that she had done it very carefully, but the groom starts to question and doesn't take the bride's word for it. The bride tries to apologize, and I know she walks away because she was sad. His mother asks him to be careful and make sure he is doing the right thing by marrying this girl, as she can't wash clothes, can't cook, or take care of him. Hearing this, the son becomes thoughtful. On the wedding day, the mother says she is very happy for her son and for the decision he was making to start a family. The son is very happy to receive support from his mother. The mother tells her son that she will have to talk a lot with the son's fiancé and future wife about the things she has done wrong, since when she gets married she will have to learn to do everything right. The mother asks her son to go before her and the bride because she wants to spend time talking with the bride before the wedding. The bride is putting on her makeup in the bathroom and says that she is almost ready. At that moment, the groom's mother smiles at her, saying that she will be a great woman for her son and apologizes for the way she has been treating her. The bride says that everything is fine and that her mother-in-law doesn't have to worry about anything anymore. A while later, the groom runs towards his mother asking if he had received any news. The mother tells him that she believes they should call off the wedding because his fiancé is gone. The mother said she looked at the hospital and already called the police, but had no idea where the bride had gone. The son is desperate and says that he will try to look for it too, but the mother asks him to wait and tells him that that woman was irresponsible for abandoning him without any explanation. The mother tries to convince the son that the right thing to do is call off the wedding, because he didn't deserve that kind of woman, but the son refuses to believe that his fiancée would do such a thing and leave him. He tells her that she would never do such a thing, but the mother is determined to make the son believe that he does not know the woman he loved. The mother informs her that she will speak to the priest to call off the wedding, but at that moment, the bride appears and runs to her groom's mother. The young woman holds the wheelchair and pushes forward, causing the woman to fall out of the chair. The groom tries to understand what was going on and why his bride had done that to her mother. While the mother pretends to cry on the floor, the bride says that it was all an act. The woman screams that she couldn't pretend to be in so much pain. The young woman tells the groom that he didn't need to help his mother, as she can walk very well on her own. At that moment, the young woman asks the groom's mother to explain how she cannot walk, if the woman had managed to kidnap her so that she would not marry her son. The woman starts screaming and saying that it was all a big lie and asks her son to help her get up, to sit on the chair, but the young man does not understand what was happening and asks the mother to be completely sincere and tell the truth. The mother refuses to tell the truth and asks her son to understand the situation. The woman says he was being unreasonable in believing his wife over his own mother. Hearing this, the bride goes to his mother and forces her to stand up and stop telling lies. The woman gets up, but starts complaining of pain and pretending to cry. The young woman tells her fiancé that that was the truth and that her mother had been pretending all this time that she couldn't walk. The young woman says that that woman had tried to kidnap her so that she would not be able to arrive in time for the wedding, but that she had managed to escape. The young man starts to get angry and curse his mother for having felt cheated all this time while trying to take care of her. The woman then stops crying and straightens her spine. The mother tells her son that everything was a lie, but that she had reasons, because the bride's father had left her at the altar when they were young, and when she found out who her son was going to marry, she lied that this was the moment to revenge on him, because by hurting the daughter of the man who had abandoned her, the woman would be able to reach him. The mother says she never got over the fact that the bride's father had married another woman and not her. The son gets even angrier, trying to understand what he and his fiancée had to do with this situation, because they weren't to blame for what happened in the past. The son says that it's not because his mother's marriage had gone wrong, that she should ruin her own son's wedding, and asks her to leave and never show up again. The mother cries, asking forgiveness for her son, and tries to approach him, but he doesn't want her near him. She crouches on the floor and begins to cry her eyes out as her son screams that he will marry his wife and will never believe a word his mother says again. His mother tries to approach him again, feeling regretful, but realizes that it was too late, because she had hurt her son so much. While the mother cries, the bride and groom head towards the church to finally get married, because he had hurt his son so much. While the mother cries, the bride and groom head towards the church to finally get married, because he had hurt his son so much. While the mother cries, the bride and groom head towards the church to finally get married,